But hey, Big G, if
Mm.
Jokers, if Jokers had paid memberships and they heard this backstage content conversation
Mm,
we just was having,
man.
ooh, that's like
They shut the
Yeah.
YouTube channel down.
Yeah, they would
They
definitely
shut the channel down. I mean, let's be clear. Some of the stuff we
it just
said,
got
yo,
wild
yeah.
for a minute.
what are you
But it was
guys talking
true.
about there?
But Kirby and Tate, it was true. Now, don't get me wrong. What we said was true. It might have been the X-rated version of it, but it was true.
Yeah.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
true. There's some diabolicalness going on across the entire NFL.
Oh yeah.
The entire league. Big G, you got the chats, right?
Yeah, let me go over there and look, man. Let me see who over there already. Daniel Hall in there, man. What's up, Daniel, man? Now listen,
Hall, shout out.
listen. This is all I'm gonna say to start the show with, man.
What we talking about?
I pray it happens.
What we
I
talking about?
pray it happens.
That they trade
Stroud.
DK?
No, hell no. Stroud. Let's go
DJ
get him.
Stroud?
Let's go get him. They dangle him out there. They dangle him out there.
Hey, I'm
A
a
first and a third this year, a second next year with a conditional. Go get him.
conditional
Go
what?
get him.
Fourth?
Why are we even playing around?
No, I don't disagree.
Kirby do.
Me, you know. Well,
Not interested.
What? That's big trash.
but
Not
why? But why, Curb? You seen what Sam Darnold just did. You seen how Baker Mayfield did since he left. Why? I mean, C.J. Stroud. I saw him in the playoffs this year, but I also saw him kill Justin Herbert last year. I saw that.
That kid is what, about 25?
He 23.
20.
He 23.
He gotta be older
Gary
than
turned
that.
24.
Well,
He's a
all right.
baby.
Well, if he's 23, I think he's older than 23. But
No, Gary turned 24, man.
all right. Well, whatever age he is. So that makes it even worse. Why would a team want to trade? Listen, why would a team want to trade a 23-year-old franchise quarterback that, okay, he ain't had a little rough patch, but a guy that you still
He just turned 24 in
nah.
October.
Yeah, okay. So no. If a team was trying to really get, I don't even believe Houston trying to trade him. But if a team was trying to get rid of a kid like that, it's something.
It ain't nothing, Kirby.
You know how hard it is to get a quarterback, and you got one, and you about to trade him, and all
Kirby,
you got is David Mills sitting back. Nah, it would be
Went,
something.
Kirby,
who went 3-0 last year.
Kirby,
It would be something.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
They all in on 2027. Everybody and their mama is all in on 2027. Whether you believe it or not, there's
half them quarterbacks probably gonna stay in school. I ain't trusting none of them.
They too old after next year.
Next year they got to go.
They all got to go out.
This guy's is damn near 30 years old, still in college.
No, they all of them, Kirby. There's about 6 or 7 of them that's probably gonna go in the first round. I say in the first 2 rounds, about 12, maybe 13. You can get your dude next year, bro.
That's just, to me, I'm leery about that. Why would you be trading the guy? It's something.
It's not nothing. No.
It might be something, Kirby, but and I say it every week, or at least once a month. I'm all about the talent in the room. I seen with that Big G after his first start at Ohio State. What did I say about him back then? First start.
He was ready to roll. Ready to roll.
I said best pure passer Ohio State had up to that time. Now Sam might be getting close to him right now, though, who's an option for next year too. But no, I would definitely do it, Kirby. I mean, we looking for a quarterback.
Listen, you get him, you give him an extension, the last year extension, and then you sign him to a 4-year deal, and we ain't got to worry about a quarterback for a minimum of 5 years. And guess what? You got Will Howard sitting right behind him that can actually learn something from him. So you develop Will Howard, and now you get value for Howard in case somebody wants to get up off of him. I mean, wants to trade for him. Dog, this is a win-win. We got to stop kicking the can down the road to solve quarterback. We can get one in 2027. Will Howard can be our starting quarterback. Hell no.
Hey, Curb, I think
that kid gonna be right in Houston.
I
He ain't
don't,
going
no,
Stroud is a
no,
top 10
I don't think he's gonna get traded. But if he was to get traded, I'm with Big G. I would be with him. I'm with you, Curb. I don't think he's gonna get traded. But if he was, that'd be my number one quarterback option. Period.
Go get him right
Aaron
now.
Rodgers will holler at you.
I mean, if the kid is right, like I say, I just don't see. That's like the Ravens just all of a sudden say we're trading Lamar Jackson. It would have to probably be something. It's something going on. It's something with them.
Kirby, that's not apples.
Ain't nobody just gonna give up a 24-year-old quarterback. They ain't just gonna just give him up to be giving them up.
Lamar had already had his rookie contract. Got a big time contract, one of the top paid quarterbacks in the NFL.
And well, Greg get paid
now,
again.
Correct, and he's gonna get another one. Take you right. But right now, Houston's looking at, look, we want a dude in 2027. That's why they would do it. They're not saying that he's trash because there ain't nothing trash about him. His offensive line is super trash.
Offensive line was trash.
You fix your offensive line. You'll fix your offensive line. It's too hard to get a quarterback. Even these quarterbacks coming out, it ain't guaranteed that any of them can play. We ain't seen none of them take an NFL snap.
But I
seen CJ Stroud play in the NFL.
That's why
I ain't seen none of these. I ain't giving.
You making the case to take him. You speak from Houston perspective.
But we speaking from Pittsburgh. I'm not even getting hype on that because I don't believe that's going to happen. Houston ain't giving that kid up. The question is what you do with it. I'm not getting hype on it. What you do? Now, obviously, if he's right and they giving him away, yeah, I'll take him.
Well, that's not a giveaway. A first and a third this year, a second and a conditional.
But what I'm saying is, if they came to me and said, "Hey, we want to trade this guy. He's 24 years old, and if I feel like he could play, yes, I would definitely make the trade." Yes. But what I'm saying is, I'm not even gonna get excited about it because I don't think Houston's gonna do that.
Well, I'm saying the same thing, but I'm saying I would take him if they were going to do it, and I'm saying that. I'm saying it's probably the best option if it was to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm also saying you worried about why would Houston get rid of him. I'm using my Pittsburgh intel. Like, what do I see with him? What do I think we can do with him? I ain't worried about what Houston doing unless it's something injury related. My doctor's gonna check him though.
If Mike McCarthy can make Dak Prescott look like the way he made him look, boy, he gonna have CJ Stroud humming, boy. He gonna have him over there humming. He gonna have because listen, really, all we got to do at that point, if we able to trade for Stroud, we got a second and 2/3. All we got to do is sign either Romeo Doubs or Christian Kirk. All we got to do.
I don't want Kirk. You can leave because it was said earlier that Kirk got overpaid in Houston this year. I don't want Kirk.
Give me Romeo Doubs to go with DK. In the second round, give me Cooper. In the second round, give me Cooper. And in the third round, let me get Zachariah Branch or Malachi Fields from Notre Dame. And then now what? With the running game we got and the offensive line we got, man, shit. Man, please. I'm telling you.
I'm kind of rolling with, but that's a perfect segue.
Yeah.
We're gonna take our first break. We're gonna play the intro. We're gonna come back and we are doing something called the fix. We've got 3 scenarios. We were able to acquire 1 free agent and make 2 draft picks, a first or second round pick. And we're going to explain why we think that would fix what the Steelers need immediately. And we're going to take about 3 or 4 minutes to do it because Curb and Big G can't be taken all night. We got people to see and things to do. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, don't go anywhere. We're going to take our first break. Right after that, we're going to go to the intro and we're going to come back and get into our fix, the Steeler fix. So we'll be right back in just a second. If you're watching on YouTube, stay with us on the Smash the Gas podcast. Be right back.
That's the taste take one, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. That's supposed to be deleted. That was this afternoon. That's what we want.
There you go.
But yeah, okay. So with that being said, we right back after this.
They're here.
Welcome back.
Let's go.
The big fine.
I tried to hold my mouth closed like I didn't. I wasn't trying to talk. And we're back on the Smash the Gas podcast. I'm your boy Tay here with the fellas Big G and Curb in the building. We not in a little sports car. We in a big SUV. In an SUV. What kind of SUV? A presidential style SUV. So we got plenty.
I don't know. I think we in a short bus tonight because we got Kirby over there being diabolical on the short bus, talking about he wouldn't take CJ Stroud for the quarterback. Kirby, that's big trash. That's big trash.
Hey, I ain't say I wouldn't take him. I didn't say I wouldn't take him.
We on the short bus tonight. Hey, we got to drive this dude around. Short bus.
Oh man, but fellas, man, we're talking about the CJ Stroud thing, the Steelers quarterback situation, and we came up with the idea. We all in our chat, we talking about a lot about draft picks and what we're doing that. So, okay, we came up with the idea like what we would do to fix the Steelers, and this is all just speculation and stuff. I mean, but this is what each of us think we should do, as far as what will work as one free agent, and they need several, obviously, but one free agent we can pick up our first 2 draft picks, the first and second, and we're gonna talk about that. So now I'll ask, who wants to go first? Or Curb? Who you want to go first?
It don't matter. I'll go.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna pull up the graphic and you talk about your players and why you think it's a fit, and just get into all that.
All right.
Wow, keep messing it up, man. There you go. Your guys, Curb, are on the right.
Okay. So I'll start off with the free agent. I want Romeo Doubs. I think for one thing, the money fits. I seen something that they was just a projection that it would take a 4-year, $48 million contract. So that's about $12 million a year. So that would fit. That would fit going with DK. You paying him 30. So that ain't gonna really throw your put too much money into the receiving room. And I think he's that type. He's the type guy they need on the other side of DK. He's gonna be the guy. He's gonna be the route runner. He's gonna be the guy that do all the short drags and let DK be DK. So I think on that standpoint, I think Doubs fit. As far as the draft, now to be honest, I don't think he's gonna be there when the Steelers pick. But if he was to be there, I like Lemons. I think that's a guy that could come right in and be your third receiver, and obviously he can work his way up, but he can come in and be your third receiver. He's gonna give you speed. He can run the whole route tree, and so that's gonna get your passing game going. And then also I got them taking a corner, because what I'm looking at is, and I think the corner is Hood from Tennessee in the second round. Right? So what I'm looking at is the Steelers got a big hole. I mean, we all talk about quarterback and not so much quarterback, but talk about receivers and defensive tackles, but we got a big hole at corner because I don't think they're signing Pierre. Who knows what? Why
do you think they're not signing Pierre? Why don't you see that?
For one thing, I don't think they're gonna sign him because Simmons was in DC when Pierre was there, and they cut Pierre. So I don't really think that he probably fits what they want to do. And I'm also nervous about Pierre. He's about to be 30, and most of the time with corners, that's when they fall off. They fall off when they start hitting that 3-0. And okay, so he did have a decent year last year, but this is his first time ever doing it. So I ain't really, and to be honest, he ain't play a whole season. Like, so I ain't all that hype about Pierre like that.
Well, how do you
to be a number 2 now? If I can get him,
how do you feel about Asante Samuel Jr.?
That's what I'm saying. So with Samuel, do the new staff like him? Do they want to bring him in? And I think now, obviously, if they bring him in, they're bringing him back to be the number 2. But who knows? I mean, do we want to come back to Pittsburgh? So you got to look at, if both of these guys don't resign, the Steelers don't have another corner. So I think corners are going to be high on their priority list. So those are my guys that I'm going with, and that's the reason why.
Okay,
Tate.
no, I get the go ahead. Go ahead, read Claude.
Go ahead. I got to take care of some business real quick. Claude said Kirby is the only one talking with sense. CJ is average, and the Texans know it. Claude Bishop.
You know what?
Now-
You know what I know? See, CJ done been to the playoffs first 3 years and won a game every year he been in the playoffs. And we in Pittsburgh, we're trying to win a playoff game. CJ Stroud done won 3 in 3 years. What are we talking about? Go ahead, Big G.
Tate, remember the bet that I
superpower.
made? Remember the bet I made with Mod, and I told Mod that by the time CJ gets to his first contract, he gonna have more playoff wins than Dak Prescott.
Ooh,
He's
I
on
remember you
schedule.
saying that.
He's on schedule, and he ain't got no offensive line and no running back. But Claude, to say that man is average, the diabolical emperor has shown himself again. We'll see you, Claude.
Claude,
Yeah.
Claude out here
Claude.
flexing these superpowers in the street.
Yeah.
But
Got that Matrix power revved up tonight. Got it revved up.
Hey, Curb, I guess
What?
I guess my question would be just off what you said. So how does the O line look in your scenario if they made those picks? Are you planning on doing linemen later in the draft? Like,
Well,
we only picked the first 2 rounds.
I'm thinking that they're going to draft not draft. Well, they're going to draft an O lineman, but I think they're going to get a guard in free agency. I think so. That's going to fill that hole, and then obviously I think they'll draft a guy in one of the later rounds. But that's the way I feel about it. You know, I just think corner is a big issue that I think a lot of people is kind of overlooking, but we got a hole there. we got a hole there.
They called him the frog face emperor. The frog face emperor, dog. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, man.
But yeah, no, I mean I like the way Curb thinking as far as his acquisition and his pick, because I'll go second, Big G.
Mm-hmm.
As far as his acquisition and his pick, because if we go ahead and look at mine, I was at Romeo Doubs, Curb. I'm not even going. I mean, I really think he's a viable option. I think he's a free agent they could literally bring in. I went with trying to address the quarterback position. This is before the CJ Stroud talk, because that's just a trade, right? This is a free agent. I like Malik Willis. So Curb took a receiver. Romeo Doubs would have been my second option, but I said, let me go ahead and get a quarterback. I'm okay with Aaron Rodgers coming back, but I really don't need to see that again. I think the Steelers need to get out of right now mode and get into let's see what we're doing now and then build to the future. So if you paid a guy like Malik Willis $20 million for 2 years, $40 million, and if he earned another contract of that, so be it. If he don't, you got him for 2 years. You still draft the quarterback next year. If he don't look good, now you got your quarterback for the future. And you only paying your quarterback room $20 million, because that's would be Malik Willis last year, and you got a rookie. So I'm still got a cheap quarterback room.
So Tate, I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick before you go to the other 2 guys. Okay. Does that stun Will Howard? Because the Yenzies is talking about we want Will Howard.
Well, he's gonna be done.
Well, I mean, it could be. I think that Malik Willis would get the first opportunity because they pay him the money, right? You pay him $20 million a year, he gonna come in to as Coach T used to say, pole position, right? But if don't forget another Green Bay quarterback years ago, Matt Flynn signed a big deal up in Seattle, leaving Green Bay, and who beat him out? Oh, a rookie, Russell Wilson.
That's facts.
And they went ahead and rolled with Russ. So if Will Howard beat him out, you was gonna pay Aaron Rodgers $15 million. You pay him Malik Willis $20 million. If Will Howard beat him out, he just beat him out. You know what I mean? Then you know you don't need to use out a draft pick in 27. Then you got a high paid backup for one more year in Malik Willis, but you know you got your guy with Will Howard. So that's how I look at that. And it still don't mean I wouldn't draft a Drew Aller or a Cade Klubnik somewhere in the 4th round with my last 3rd round pick, or if one of them is available in the 4th. I might still do that and have a young quarterback room versus an older quarterback room, right? So then my next pick sitting at 21, kind of like Curve did, I went wide receiver. I think it's critical. Now, again, Big G, I watched Keeping It 100 yesterday, and if you see, I'm with you. I got the guy who you got as 1 of 4, you know, in the 1st round, 1 of 4. If it's not one of them 4, you don't use no 1st round pick on no wide receiver. And those guys are Lemon, Tate, my boy Arizona, Tyson, and Boston. So I'm assuming Boston to be the last available. If he went to 21, I'm getting Boston. And my other pick was the safety out of Toledo. His name, Big G, is it?
Who?
The safety out of Toledo.
He got 2 last names. It's Mitchell something.
Yeah, that guy. You know,
he got 2 last names.
I agree with Curb. I think they need help in the secondary, but I'm more worried about the safety room. I need to get younger there. I got JPJ at one corner. I'm ready to sign him. I still got Eccles for another year. I don't know what's going to happen with Ramsey, and I'm planning on, in my scenario, bringing back Asante Samuel. You know, to me, if Pierre come back, he'll like a 5th corner, right? Because you have Eccles, Samuel, the rookie, and my boy JPJ Jr. So
what about Jalen Ramsey?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think he comes back, Curb. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, he coming back, but his corner days is.
Oh yeah, well, but he still could play.
He ain't gonna
big
play
nigga.
safety for no damn $24 million. Hell no.
Yeah, he can play big. He still can cover tight ends. He can still cover tight ends, and you can use him as a chess piece like he played his best ball with the Rams in that star position.
And Miami said today that Minka is adios muchachos. Miami said either they cutting him or trading him. So bring Minka back to the grid.
Bring Minka back.
Minka come back, then Ramsey getting cut.
No, because you cut Ramsey. You paying like $16 million to cut him. You can't do that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Where he gonna play?
He gonna play nickel. Then you gonna have Minka and Deshaun Elliott.
That's facts, Tate.
Yeah, thanks, Juice. McNeil Warren. Shout out, Juice.
That's facts. That's facts.
That's the perfect scenario for real. That's the best scenario I've heard defensively all week. And it's Wednesday. Yeah. If they cut Minka, you can bring him back.
I still like Ramsey more as just that chess piece. I don't want to see him. So you tell him put him in a nickel, and Chase is in the slot. Ramsey can't cover.
Somebody got to move with him. Somebody, and then
you roll the coverage.
And if you
drop 3, 4, third, get cover 3. We ain't gonna
if you in the slot, if you in the slot, it's easier to get help because you can drop a linebacker back across the middle. You know, it's easier to double the slot. He ain't just gonna get cooked like that.
I think,
and he's the best blitzer of the bunch from the DB room. He's best against the run in the DB room.
He's
6'2", 215. That's a physical problem. Still,
if you were to bring Minka back, Ramsey probably would have to go. That's a lot of money. That's gonna be a lot of money.
Miami gonna take on Minka money if they cut him.
If they cut him, if they cut him,
they'll trade him. They'll trade him for a 5th or a 6th. They'll trade him for a 5th or a 6th today.
We'll see.
I'd run that draft pick so fast now. I'd run that draft pick on the first thing smoking. First
Minka
thing, smoker,
spent
bring
that-
for a 6. Get him.
Minka spent
Oh,
that
yeah,
year
I would do
in,
that.
in purgatory in Miami, and he might take a restructure and take less money to come back home
Yeah.
to Pittsburgh. So
Craig, there was a
understand.
rule. There was a rule, but if he's cut, we can get him.
Yeah, you can get him. Well, no, I think they could trade for him now because this a whole
The
new
year's
year.
done played
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
Yeah,
this
it'll be the
correct.
second
so-
year. Yeah,
Yeah,
you couldn't have picked him up last year in the trade.
So they
Yeah.
could actually trade for him.
DeCastro replaces
Correct.
Killebrew. What was that about?
Yeah,
Cash.
on defense, special teams
Who-
guy.
Who is DeCastro?
I don't know who the hell DeCastro
That's
is.
the guy from Iowa.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Rookie, the
Okay,
rookie.
He
yeah.
might.
Damn.
He might replace him. He might replace him.
Nah, but the captain gonna be Bruner though. Watch.
Oh yeah. That's
Bruner gonna be the new special teams guy.
Yeah, he didn't move
But-
my man out.
Yeah,
Yeah. I listen.
because he's 1 year removed. He's like, we couldn't have traded back for him.
Yeah.
last
You can
year.
do it now.
And we're fine. We're fine at that. If we bring Minka back and move Jalen to nickel, we straight. Elliott gonna play
And-
the other safety. Jalen gonna play the Nick.
and I
JPJ
still-
gonna play one.
And I still drafted safety. Now McNeil in my scenario will be the third safety. You know what I mean?
Well, you might have to. That boy might go in the first.
Oh, if he going to first, then yeah, he might not last a 53. But I mean, you know what I would do in the second? I might
What?
trade one of my thirds, move up with somebody. If I wanted him,
Yeah.
if I really wanted him.
I
But-
think we'll see. We'll see after the underwear Olympics. But
Which-
I'm hearing like now that boy going in the first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you know, we will know more after the what said. I see y'all don't want to get. No, I do, but Minka like 28, and I do want to get younger. That's why I say I still drafted safety, and I still
Yeah.
drafted DB, and I believe in Patrick Queen, who just 26. I keep him for one more year to see what that look like in Patrick Graham's system, because you can get rid of him and you're gonna create another hole that now you got to worry about either paying somebody or drafting somebody. I just go ahead and pay Queen his $14 million, keep him for one more year. If he's doing good, I bring him back on a restructured deal because he's only 26. That's how I look.
Yeah.
But that's my scenario. Malik Willis, my free agent, solve the quarterback issue or give it a shot. Throw a big dart at that in free agency for the low $20 million. Then I drafted Boston out of Washington, wide receiver 6'4", 215, good contested catcher, big body. I know Washington had a good running game, but they had a mobile quarterback. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at any film or tape. How is he as a blocker, Big G? Boston.
He's decent. He's not like Surratt or Cooper. He ain't like one of them, Surratt or Cooper or Bell from Louisville, but he's decent enough. I mean, the thing about wide receivers blocking, that has to be coached into you. A lot of times, because most of the guys that are first-round draft picks are prima donnas. They were the best player damn near on their team, and to get them to block and buy into blocking, unless you came from a collegiate culture where that's mandated, now you got to work that into them. You got to work it into them over time. But Tate. So listen, this is how I'm saying to fix it. Now, there's a lot of moving parts, because like I said, just to me personally, if Stroud is available, damn that 21. Damn that 21. Damn that 21.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Well, go ahead. The floor is yours for what you want to do. Let me
put the graphic up, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, so
there you go.
Now this is not with Stroud. Okay, if we roll them what we got, I want Alec Pierce as my free agent wide receiver. I think if you put him and DK in the room, you cook him with gas. Alec Pierce, unlike what the diabolical Kirby said, can run every route in the route tree. He can do it. He led the NFL in yards per catch, and he can run. He was asked to go be the deep threat because Pittman can't get off the line of scrimmage like I used to, and Dobbs had injuries. So they had to have somebody to take the ball off the top, and that's why they asked Alec Pierce to do it. So I take Alec Pierce with my free agent. I run him next to DK.
Nah, Big
My
G.
first one.
Yeah, you
Yes,
got to
sir.
pay him $20
I'm
million.
just, yeah, no.
Pay who?
I heard today he gonna be the highest paid wide receiver in the market.
Pay
Like
him.
he could get up to like 23, 24. But go ahead. That's what I was gonna say.
Well,
You paying that?
DK got to give me some bread too.
See,
Quietly.
Mm.
DK got to give me some bread.
I can't because 30 million for DK is a good rate, man. Because look what the wide receivers are making now. And then we saw the inefficiency of the offense not having a guy beside him. I think that really impacted his numbers. I mean,
I would tell DK, give me some of the money back or I'm outright cutting you because your contract is voided. I mean, this is the National Football League.
Yeah.
This is the National Football League.
I don't think he'll
it
be
stands
mad.
for not for long. It stands
Yeah,
for not
he
for long.
probably goes
He
somewhere and
gonna
get more money, Kurt.
Yeah, he be mad.
That's okay. He could be mad all the
And now
now
we
you
got
got
an
another
even
hole.
bigger hole. Yeah.
Okay, well, hey.
Because Alec Pierce ain't better than DK. So we gonna
I
give
need
Alec Pierce 25 million to get off DK 32 million. I don't agree with that.
DK need to restructure. If I'm the GM, DK got to restructure. He got to restructure. We got to kick this thing down the road a little bit. Give me a void year something because you already done know your contract. But I say if I can work it out, DK and Alec Pierce, my pick at number 21. If I stay at 21, and I've been working on how to pronounce this dude's name right? His name is Olai Vuvagu. That is his name. Olai Vuvagu. That's how you pronounce his last name.
I'm not
Vega.
saying you wrong. I'm just
Vega.
They call him Vega, but his
let's
last
call
name
him
is
Vega.
Olai Vuvagu. That's how you pronounce his last name. His first name is Ionye. Olai Ivagu is how you say his name, but they call him Vega from
let's
Penn
call him
State,
Vega.
the guard. He's a plug and play. So now I got either Cook or Jones at the left tackle, Vega at the guard, Frazier in the middle, McCormick at my right, Fautano. My line is fixed, right?
and then you
And
still
then
got
Go
you
ahead.
still got Cook and Anderson as your reserves.
Sure do. And McMullen, I got 8 dudes. I'm straight. Okay.
Right.
And I still go get a guy in the draft later on up the road. Maybe in the 4th or the 5th, I still go get a dude.
Development.
Yeah, I might get World out of Oregon. I like World and get him in the 4th, right? And now keep in mind, now I got my 2 wide receivers. I got Pierce and DK. I got Moof in Washington. I got Johnson and Warren, right?
You
So
think
now I gotta get
Gainwell coming back?
Nope. And that's why I got to go get the slot. And with my second pick in 53, I'm taking Omar Cooper Jr., wide receiver out of Indiana. And now I'm going Pierce, Cooper, DK. If I in 11 personnel, in 12, I got Moof in Washington with either Pierce or Cooper or DK. I still got Warren and Johnson in the backfield, and I got a dog left guard. Now what? My offensive line will be a top 5 offensive line. And all I got to do is make sure I work this thing out with Cook. If Cook or Jones, I got to work it out. And they are going to because they got 2 hell of offensive line coaches. As bad as I talked about Mike Wazowski, that coach's staff is nice, bruh. Their coaching staff is nice. So when you got them 2 offensive line coaches, put both of them, man, they're going to work it out. So I got, like I said, Cooker Jones, Vega, Frazier, McCormick, Fautanu. I got Cooper in the 2nd round with my wide receiver, Alec Pierce, DK. I go 12. I got Washington and Moof, and I got Johnson and Warren at the running backs. Let's go. We going to whoop somebody's ass. I don't care if Will Howard playing quarterback or not. Somebody's ass getting whooped today. Listen, bring it. Bring anybody in the AFC can bring it.
Can I ask you a question? If Tyson or Boston was at 21 and your tackle Vega was there, or guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
who are you taking?
Vega.
Okay.
Vega. I take Vega all day and night over Boston. Now Tyson, I don't maybe, but Vega within 2 years, y'all done heard me say this. Within 2 years, Vega's gonna be a top 5 guard in the league. Within 2, now maybe not next year, but the year after that, he's a top 5 freaking guard in the National Football League, bro.
I could see Fautanu being the top 5, top 10 tackle next year.
I agree. I agree.
can
Man,
see
let me
that.
get to some of these comments, man. We got a whole
Yeah.
people started chiming in
'cause
like crazy, man.
You in charge. Go ahead.
Yeah, so let me
Okay, what
get to
Rob
this one,
say?
man.
What he say? He said something about Pink Queen's money. What he say real quick?
He said about
I'd
I'd
rather
rather
cut
cut
Queen.
Queen to save
You
13
don't.
million.
You do save 13, but you're creating a hole. So
Yeah.
what do you do?
Correct.
What do
Correct.
you do? You got to
Now,
either
you
gotta
might be
pay
able to-
somebody
Yeah.
or use high draft to get somebody to come in
Cutting
and
the dude,
start as a
no-
rookie.
You cutting a
But if
guy
Bryce
with
Sonny
nothing
Styles
behind
is
him.
there, because Anthony Hill ain't, to me, he might be after the combine, but Anthony Hill might be worth it at 21. And then you got to
Well,
hope
Big
and pray
G,
that a
but
guy like Rodriguez or Fields-
your favorite thing to comment on is Anthony Hill gonna come in as a rookie and be a green dot?
Oh yeah. There's 4 green dots in this draft. Matter of fact, there's 5. There's York from Texas A&M. There's Fields from Pitt. There's Anthony Hill from Texas. Rodriguez from Texas Tech, and Sonny Styles. That's 5 green dots. Oh, and that boy in Missouri is a green dot or 2. That Hardy, he a green dot or 2.
I like Hardy. I know Rodriguez. I'm big on Sonny. I would take Sonny Styles for PQ, but that's pretty much the only one I'm getting rid of because one more year, and like I said, he's 26. That's young for middle linebacker. You got Elandon Roberts. They talking about bringing him back and play some Malik Harrison again because of his connection with Patrick Graham. So
play,
I feel it.
And play, I like playing guys when they in their final year of their contract. They ball out.
I think Patrick Queen's talent in the room is too much. Where everybody complain about Terrell Austin and Mike Tomlin defense. Let's see what it look like with something different for 1 year. Know what you got before you just get off of it.
That's fact. I personally don't think they're going to get off of Queen. It doesn't make sense to. It doesn't make. But what you do is you draft a guy to put right beside him. That's what you do.
Yeah,
you draft a guy to put right beside him.
Payne Wilson's a third linebacker, coverage linebacker.
but
mix it up.
So see, but I'm a believer in this too, y'all. And it's just me. They're not keeping Highsmith, Herbig, and Watt. One of them is gone. I don't know which one of them it is.
You said it
If I
yesterday.
was
It's
a
gonna
bet
be
man,
Herbig.
no, I think it's Highsmith.
That's what I meant. Highsmith. I meant Highsmith.
Yeah, yeah. One of them gone.
They gonna sign Herbig, and you get the most value out of Highsmith.
Correct. So they're gonna get a second
from
and a
trading.
fourth.
He already under contract for 2 years at $18 million a year. 2 more years left at $18 a year. A team see that production, see that money on he get $18 million. I'm getting below top level. I mean, just below top level. Edge rusher, give me that for this second. You can have this second.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Yep. But they'll get a second and either a fourth or a fifth. They'll get the same deal or better than they got for Bud Dupree. When it came time for Bud Dupree to walk, they'll get the same deal or better. I think they'll trade Highsmith to Carolina.
Bud Dupree left free agency though.
Yeah, he left free agency.
Yeah. But I'm saying like what we could have got if we would have signed him and then traded him, we would have been able to get what we needed to get. So I say a second and maybe a fourth or a fifth for Highsmith, right?
Man.
Then you put Peyton Wilson on the outside.
What's my boy Robert talking about?
No, Peyton Wilson ain't staying in the middle, bro. He ain't.
He
Go ahead.
landed Roberts, though. I'm getting off Patrick Queen to bring him back. Now, I like him. He's a run stuffer. He can't cover nobody.
Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton Wilson can't stop the run. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark. I thought it was a good point. I try and make a lot of those all the time.
There are better linebackers than Patrick Queen, but what's it going to cost you?
That part.
Right. What's it going to cost you? So you get rid of Queen, you're going to have to try to bring a guy like Lloyd in. That's a lot of money.
Roquan Smith, Fred Warner. Is there more than 5 or 6 linebackers that are purely better than Patrick Queen? Probably not.
I'd say maybe
he top 10. He top 10.
Yeah, I'd say low 10, about 10 or 11 from an inside linebacker position. But Patrick Queen does better when he has a guy next to him. That's why you have to be dedicated in the draft in the 3rd round or in the 2nd if you feel like you can do it to go get a guy to put right beside him.
Patrick Queen does better when you put a guy in front of him that's keeping them guards and centers off of him. You know,
part
keeping
two.
them clean, because that's one of the things he had in Baltimore. Baltimore had those big defensive tackles, so those guys kept him and Smith clean, and they was able to run, shoot gaps, and run side to side. That's his game. But
I agree.
Well,
I agree
my
with Craig's
dilemma-
last comment and Christine's comment. Both of them last comments I agree with.
my dilemma for that pick was, do I take Caden McDonald or do I take Vega? That was my dilemma. Because Caden McDonald
them two?
keep,
Them
at
two?
21. At 21.
I'm saying between them two.
Yeah.
I gotta get McDonald. Because Cam Gray retire. I done spent 2 firsts and a second the last 3 years on the line. I spent 1 first in Harmon last year. I got to go get that McDonald.
Yeah. Because Caden McDonald is a 0-3 technique. And I keep trying to explain to people too, man. The 3-4 defense that you've seen for the whole Tomlin term, you're not going to see that in Pittsburgh like you saw it before. Graham plays a complete – go and watch the Raiders tape. He plays a completely different style of defense. Completely different style of defense. It's a 3-4, but he plays a lot of traditional nose 0-3 technique.
He played
So
the way he played the way it's supposed to be played.
That is correct. He doesn't do 3-4 drop 3 coverage and no Tampa 2. He don't do all of that. He plays a 3-4 where his outside linebackers, which we call edges, which they're going to go back to the terminology outside linebackers, and inside linebackers run. They run. They had a trash personnel and they was running. Trash personnel.
If you get that bigger guy at the nose, and then you got Hayward for us last year and Hampton, big bodies out there on the defensive ends, you can be smaller at the edge with somebody like Herbig and Highsmith, and you don't got to line them up. You don't got to have them hand in the dirt edges, right?
Yeah,
you can have them stand up edges.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why. Yeah, he does. That's Patrick Queen. That is right. P. Williams. That is right. You need somebody to keep him clean.
And Ray Lewis is a big fan of. I trust Ray Lewis more than I do y'all.
Well, McDonald gonna be there. He gonna be there at 21.
Oh, you sure?
Oh yeah, because I'm telling you, man, this draft, these edges is gonna push everything out of whack.
He different. He got to be a top 2 or 3 D lineman. I'm talking about straight D lineman.
He gonna be there because I'm
telling
you.
He gonna be there at 21.
Yes.
Yep.
He gonna be there.
Okay.
These edges.
Him or Hunter out of Texas Tech is gonna be there at 21.
These edges
and
push
both of them the same.
Everybody down.
They both 6'2". Well, no, what's going to happen, Kirby, is there's going to be a run. There's either going to be a run at edge or a run at wide receiver. That's what's going to happen. What's going to happen is going to be a run.
Well, but I think the receivers is only going to be really those 4 guys.
If it's those 4 guys, it means Pittsburgh ain't taking one in the first.
Those 4 guys can go in the top 12. That's a run.
And then after that, it's gonna be the edges, and it's about 6 or 7 of them dudes that's going in the first round.
They're the deepest positions are wide receiver and edge, by far. But there's about 7 fire hydrants that can play deep, can play 0-3. Kirby for the $2.
Gonna be there.
Thank God you showed up tonight, Kirby. Tate. I mean, I know it's a super chat, man, but damn, man. Bye, Claude.
Hey, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? But oh well, you got gold, you gotta go.
Yeah, I know you'll put him out. I thought he was gonna flex his superpowers again.
No, I mean, unless the chat needs to know. See, he be running a Jedi mind trick on the chat. You know, he waves his hand. He be like, "No, you don't want to think that. No, you want to say G's trash. No, don't agree with Tate. No, always agree with Kirby." He running his hand over the screen on him, man. He running the Jedi mind trick. That's why I'm telling you, he say he Palpatine, but he's the evil emperor. He's the emperor.
He said he evil.
But, yeah, fellas. All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up. I got to go drop you fellas off and scoop up the triple G Shannon White. So your final thoughts on your fix, Curb, and anything else you want to say real quick?
I mean, I like it. Now, like I say, I think realistically, Lemon probably not going to be there in the first round.
Would you trade up for me if he was at 15? Would you trade 21 to 15 if you had to give up a first and one of your last third? Pick 99.
First and I may.
I don't know. I don't know. To go get Lemon.
I don't know because I think second round I can get Brown, the kid from Georgia. I don't know if I trade up for a receiver.
Who is Brown?
Zachariah Branch.
Yeah, and Branch. I mean, yeah, Branch. I'm sorry.
In the second round.
In the second round.
High.
I take him in the second round.
I like Cooper better. I'll take Cooper because I want to take Branch in the second.
I'll take him.
Surratt, Indiana.
Because Branch like 5'9", 5'10", ain't he?
No, he's more than 5'9".
About 5'9". They say
he about
5'10.5".
But he can fly though.
About 5'9".
But he can fly. He can.
Hell, Calvin Austin can fly too.
But he's bigger. Come on, he a bigger, thicker guy than Calvin Austin. Calvin Austin weigh $150.
Zachariah Branch about 180, about 185.
Yeah,
but I'm not. No, I need a guy. My final thoughts, Tate. I need a guy
5'10", 180. Go ahead.
Yeah,
he gonna come in about 5'9" 3/4, so about 176 pounds. 170. They always boost them up, bro. Come on now. This is what we do, right? My final thoughts on this, man, is that the Pittsburgh. Now, I'm gonna say it like I feel it. Don't piss down your leg, Pittsburgh. You got a golden opportunity to fix this thing. You got money. You got free agent money. You got players that you can trade. We can fix this thing real fast. Real fast. Don't mess this up. Omar Khan, you can make your legacy with this draft. With this draft and this free agent period, Omar Khan, you can make your – because let's be clear. All these people throwing Omar under the bus, he only done missed on one dude, Roger Jones.
His very first pick. And I'm not sold it's a miss yet. We got to see still.
Right, but he ain't missed on nobody else. He ain't missed on there none. I mean, he getting gems like Bruner in the 7th. I mean, what did you talk? Man, look, it's been clear. It's been clear. So he can make this thing the con man. And see, I think now he's not going to have to fight with Tomlin. He ain't going to have to fight. It's going to be him and McCarthy on the same page. And Khan is the money guy. Waddle is the evaluation guy. And they hired a bunch of scouters to be able to put this thing in motion, bro. So, bro, I'm telling you, the Steelers can get rough. They can get rough quick, real quick. You know, regardless of if 8 come back or not, Tate. Regardless if he come back or not.
Yeah, I mean, I understand if he do, but I'm of the mind. Let's go ahead and just rip the Band-Aid off and see what it's really looking like. Shout out, Big B.
Yeah. He said he's snitching on me, man. That's executive producer, man. He said that iMac looked good. Yeah, I didn't finally traveled over to the dark side. I let Claude run the Jedi mind trick on me. You need it now. You need it now.
It do. We ain't had no internet issues. Me and Ma been telling you for 3 years now.
Well, I finally crossed over. Man. I finally crossed over. Finally crossed over. So it is what it is, man.
But yeah, Calvin hit them weights all he won. He's still 5'6".
And weigh 160 pounds. And we ain't re-signing him. Hell no.
Yeah, he could get maybe 7 or 8, but yeah, I mean, to me, I would say to pay him that, I'd rather keep Roman Wilson for the cheap and see what he brings to the team and still give me 3 other receivers. I know I got DK and Skoranek. I need 4. I like Big G scenario. Give me Cooper. I'm replacing Pierce with Dobbs, though. And give me another guy. Somebody else was said that I like. You had Cooper. I said free agency. I'm trading Pierce for Dobbs. But you just draft a guy. You draft another guy. You get younger, you know?
Oh, in the third, but the Steelers got 3 third-rounders. Now, if we get Stroud, we only have 2. But I still, the diabolical.
Oh, that's so sweet.
himself.
Boo, come give me a kiss on camera.
Oh, Kirby.
What you do, Kirk?
I ain't do nothing.
Yeah, you did something.
Dang, she kissed
You
you in
did
front of
something.
Steeler Nation, boy.
Whoa, Kirby. That's what I'm talking about.
In all these years, 5 years, me and G been doing this podcast together. I ain't never seen his wife, the fabulous Miss Shonda, come give him a kiss. My wife don't even pay me no attention. She came in here stealing my nuts.
Damn.
We talked about this backstage. And it's not in no Diddy because I'm talking about. but take that last
JR.
chat, G. I got here.
Hey, man, he said second and third rounds are just important as first. You're absolutely correct. However, depending on what you're able to get, because with the 12 picks, the Steelers can move up and down the board anywhere they want to.
Yeah, I can take a 6th and a 5th and take that with a 4th and move back up into the 3rd and replace the 3rd that you traded to get, like Big G saying, a quarterback.
Sure can. Let's go get CJ Strouds.
Hey, I ain't against that if he's available. But with that being said, y'all, we about to tap on in again with me and the Triple OG, Shannon White, on the Pump Your Brakes podcast. We're going to talk about the big boys, the trenches. Kind of what we've been talking about. We're going to talk about both sides of the line, offensive, defensive. We're about to do that right now in about the next 5 minutes. Tap in over. Stay here on Know It Alls. We also be on Steel Curtain Network, but if you're already here, stay here. Those that watch us on Steel Curtain Network, they'll join us there too. So, fellas, we about to get on out of here, man. We'll see you on Pump Your Brakes next week. And after tonight, our homegirl Devin is back. We doing the Steelers Coast to Coast Q&A. Tap in for that. We got the Homies Friday. We think every team in the AFC North outside the Bengals need to address wide receiver 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that's
what Mark Malone said to me. Look what Mark Malone said to me, man.
What'd he say, G?
I can't say it on air. We'll get banned from the FCC.
Mark said, "You sick? Leave CJ Stroud in Houston." Man, Big G ain't one of them. I know Big G's dad growing up. Great man, great coach. So he's not one of them.
No, and you know what, Mark? That's a perfect segue just for you tonight. As we go,
crazy man. You right. I am crazy.
Mamba out.
Y'all come back now. Here